Yes. Cough, 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 cough. Huh? Where? Mars? Huh? Howdy. Alright, Deus Ex. I am enjoying this game a lot. I honestly, so yesterday, I was impressed by how grand the US Navy level is. Like, it seems like the boat section alone is not optional, but, well, I mean, the game was basically saying I could proceed without looking at going inside the boat, but I'm glad I have gone inside the boat. And I keep enjoying this game. I kind of the fun part about playing this blind is some things I don't know. I have my expectations, my predictions, right? And so my predictions is I know they're gonna do a lot of like Matrix-inspired, red-pilled moments. It's also, obviously pretty big into like cyberpunk, sci-fi aesthetically. It was like one of the. This game is like a pillar of like the cyberpunk aesthetic as a game. Honestly, just like in culture too, I think it did. I can tell it's done a lot, which kind of just shows how powerful Half-Life is as a game, because the influence of Half-Life is pretty big. And I feel like the designers, there's at least a few Metroid fans, but that's using your brain, being a Half-Life and Metroid fan. But I think I say this every single stream, but this is heavily similar to Metroid Prime Hunters and Half-Life 1, but kind of the Metroid Prime and Half-Life games in general. So yeah, let's go right into it. And yeah, it does look like, I don't know if the software will ever pick up on Deus Ex as a game for capture, so we'll just keep doing display capture. Totally fine. Let me do this. I'm still dancing to that VersaLife song. This whole soundtrack has been just amazing in general, and I did find out that one of the composers worked on Mortal Kombat Armageddon, which has my favorite Mortal Kombat Select theme. Now that I know, that kind of makes sense, because the VersaLife theme has been making me dance for days now, and that theme makes me dance too. Okay, so yeah, we saved in the. Oh, nice. I didn't even catch this last time. Okay, 1 second. Okay, there we go. Cool. Okay, well, that's pretty. Password Captain. That's not even unrealistic. I remember my dad, for many years ago, told me about, he read a statistic about how many people make their passwords way too easy to find out overall. That has always been crazy to me. My parents definitely taught me at an early age to not make an easy password overall. Okay, now we can read this without a timer. Okay, from Lean Zhao. Well, Curb, there can be people that watch without talking on the chat. Also, I think some people go back and watch these as like playthroughs from what I've gathered. So just kind of adding what I did last time, kind of taking mental note, sharing mental notes of, and also just my appreciation of the game. Just kind of mental notes overall. All right, from Lin Zhao, subject Daddy. Hi Daddy, I just wanted to see how you are doing. I'm practicing my English, can you tell? My teacher says I'm almost the best in my class. When will you be back? Yeah, so I speed read through this when I was on the hacker timer. But they are trying to add some family sentimental, I guess you'd say characteristics, or they're trying to demonstrate that even the bad guys have families. It's pretty interesting. Mommy told me she loves you and I love you too. Today, some nice men came to school to see me. They said they were your friends, and if there was ever a problem, they would come and get me so that I could see you. I told Mommy and she didn't seem to like that, but I thought they were very nice. Mommy says you'll be back soon and I can't wait to go to the museum again. I love you, Daddy. Hug and kiss, Lynn. Smiley face emo. Aw, man. Honestly, this game is so... This game can get pretty dark that seeing just like the smiley face emote in this kind of futuristic setting is pretty good. It's a pretty good mix-up. I guess total mix-up, but that's the point. Okay, from F Gong, subject a matter for discussion. The Tiwu have been most intrigued by your information regarding Walton Simons and the implied threats towards you and your family. The well-being of any one family is certainly the primary concern of the Chinese people and their chosen instruments. However, we are also troubled by your reluctance to appear for counseling and the apparent use of a registered Chinese freighter in a way that does not contribute to the communal good. We would hope that you have not made regrettable decisions in the absence of appropriate advice. Please contact us immediately so that we may discuss your involvement and the correct course of action for both yourself and your family. Comrade Advisor Fengi Gong. I need to take advantage more that guards usually give you a warning so that you can run more usually. Okay, you Matco. I did hack into this last time. Yeah. Game has really good ambience in both the soundscape and the music. Just in general. Is this a platforming section? Thank you. Have a good day. Man, the baton even breaks boxes. That's pretty amazing.
Who am I hearing there? Forget it. Just the waves.
Just the waves.
Who's there? Y'all need permission from the captain. Forget it. Just the waves. Right! You didn't want to come in here.
I think we've explored most of the ship now. But let me check the lower levels.
That's the one. God. Okay, drop it.
He's here somewhere.
That's him.
Yeah, it might be. Oh, good crouching.
finish him off. Forget it. He's gone.
This right now. Four-digit code. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. The music's so good. I've been dancing to Versalife for days now. I think I've played it definitely near 100 times already. Like after I was done playing through that day, I found the song and I was like, oh yeah, it's already on like multiple like I put on 2 playlists. I'm trying to obviously avoid even soundtrack spoilers, but it's been impressive so far. Yeah, this mission's been fun. So that's the ramp code. I don't think that's gonna work here. Yeah, it's really good. I knew the UNATCO dialogue music because of the memes. Thankfully, the memes didn't really spoil much. And I knew about the memes years ago, but that song's really good too. I'm a big Half-Life 1 Metroid Prime Hunters fan. And this game has a very similar aesthetic to those games. And I mean that in the best way possible, so. Honestly, my friends that, you know, are waiting for Half-Life 3, if they want to play more games similar to Half-Life, this would be like, this and the Metroid Prime games would be like my go-to games to recommend. Also, the Star Wars Jedi Knight games. I've only played Jedi Outcast. Well, I played a bit of Academy. I own Academy, but I've played through like all the levels of Jedi Outcast. I haven't beat them all though. And then I beat Dark Forces like right after the pandemic happened. But actually, right after this game's done, for my Tuesday, Wednesday afternoon streams, I'm gonna play Jedi Knight. I've barely played that game, so I'm gonna go right into that game after this, and then I want to do a full start to end playthrough of Jedi Outcast, and then I want to play through Jedi Academy. All pretty similar in a good way. So anyway, yeah, yeah, the ramp code I don't think is gonna work here. It's probably on this lower level of the ship. Oops. Okay. gosh. Hi, Kay. No, no. No obligation. Jedi Academy was your first? You mean like first like FPS game? Or you mean like out of all the Kyle Katarn games? Jedi Outcast is still regarded as not only one of the best Star Wars games, but just one of the best games. I remember years ago, Game Trailers did a top 10 best Star Wars games, and Jedi Outcast was #1. And I grew up playing Nintendo and a little bit of PC games, so honestly, you know, I had friends that owned Battlefront 1 and 2, and those are amazing games as well. And I didn't get to own that because it wasn't on GameCube. So when I saw the GameCube Star Wars game, well, one of them was #1. And let's be honest, Rogue Squadron's really good too. That's also a GameCube game. Rogue Leader and Rebel Strike. Bounty Hunter's pretty good too. But yeah, Jedi Outcast got #1. And they were just like, dude, the game trailer's narrator was basically like, lightsaber combat is so good here. Not that it's bad in other games, but like this, and it still is one of the best like saber combat games for sure. All like the fighting styles and stuff. Yeah, it's really cool. And Kyle Katarn's just a cool character. Honestly, him and JC have some similarities. I like how they're both kind of pretty stern, pretty calculating, pretty stoic. I think JC's a bit more stoic than Kyle, but I like that they hold their ground, because what I've liked about this game, kind of like Kyle Katarn, is if someone's trying to basically give them crap, they're like, uh-huh, dude, right, okay, yeah, there's the bad guy. So, you know, or just something like that. The box get me. I love that. Oh, Jaden. Yeah, his, I think Jaden is his apprentice. No, it wasn't it Rosh? Kyle, Jedi Outcast is the Kyle Katarn solo mission. Jedi Academy is where you make your own Jedi. And I guess you're in, like, oh, yeah, right. I was gonna say, isn't Jaden the custom character? Right. Yeah, you're right. That's Jedi Academy. Yeah. Yeah, Rosh kind of becomes bad. I'd like to see those characters in Star Wars media soon. I'm surprised Kyle Katarn hasn't showed up recently. I'm a big Kyle Katarn and, like, Dasan fan. Man, Dasan's such a good villain. Imagine seeing him in, like, live action or, like, the animated Star Wars shows lately. Oh, that'd be so cool. Him and Jarek, yeah, they're both good villains. And obviously, I hope Kyle Katarn shows up soon. He's a good hero. Yeah, Academy did have multiple endings, and it's, oh, hey, how's it going?
I've got a bogey, no ID.
No ID? This playthrough actually did start when I went to the DMV. No ID? I'm not gonna get out my ID on stream, but you know, where's my wallet? Okay. Yeah, Academy's the last in the Jedi Knight games. I wish they'd make another one just to kind of show what happens later. But I guess they'd have to elaborate on. I'd have to look more into the multiple endings. Usually it's like the good guy ending is the quote canon one. But yeah, Kyle Katarn's, oh hi.
Watch yourself. This one's some kind of
Kyle Katarn's definitely a favorite Star Wars character of mine. And I have to give that honorable mention to Dasan. They're like, hi, how's it going? Did I level up? Dang. The instant stun. You know what? I think I swiped his back. I've been picking up on that. Like, you can just do like fast swipes on the back, and that's like spy and TF2. Okay. But yeah, okay, so Kyle Katarn, definitely a top 5 character for me. And then I gotta give that honorable mention to Dasan. He is, I would love to see both them back. I think Jarek's also a good villain. Jarek was an Inquisitor before we got a ton of Inquisitors in Star Wars too. So I mean, he could just fit right back into the current like TV show stuff they're doing. But I feel like Dave Filoni respects the Jedi Knight games a lot, to the point that he doesn't want to just throw Jarek in like a few episodes as like a kind of cameo, or just not like the main villain. Jarek and Dasan are definitely main villain type characters. So I mean, that's a good problem to have. It's like Grand Admiral Thrawn. You have a lot you could work with narratively.
You'll have to go around. We're rewiring this part of the ship.
I won't get in the way.
The transformers are shorting out, and I can't shut them down. A lot of charge in there. The overhead walkway is like the plate of a capacitor.
Sounds like a job for bots.
You said it. They don't pay me enough to go in there myself. I'm waiting on a couple more spiders. The first 2 have quit responding.
I can take a look for you.
I wouldn't advise it. You'd have to shut down 2 power control panels, one of them under the floor. The guys in the operations room of the helicopter bay have been on my case. Their computers are fried, but it's not worth the risk. No way.
Okay, that's handy. Yeah, because you can get some like damage immunity and
Arcs of
healing.
electricity come off that thing like lightning.
Yeah, no, it's
I can't
okay.
be responsible if you get hurt.
There's like there's a term for that, like the sub names of games, because Dark Forces wasn't even called Jedi Knight. It's kind of like how Wario Land is called Super Mario Land 3, or Yoshi's Island is called Super Mario World 2. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about messing up there. Oh, Jedi Knight 1. Yeah, I'll play that's what I'm gonna play after this on the Tuesday, Wednesday early afternoon stream, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, Earthbound. Did you see that Shigesato Itoi, the creator of the Earthbound trilogy, he had an interview recently, and someone brought it to his attention about, or he not only recognized the North American team changing it to Earthbound, but he basically was like, that's so metal. Like, it's, oh my gosh, I hope that the Nintendo of America like translation team, whoever decided to rename it Earthbound, I hope they see that interview, because yeah, the creator himself was like, dude, nice. And I agree. I mean, Mother's fine, but yeah, Earthbound is kind of metal. I was like, it's like when they made the North American version of Monster Reborn for Yu-Gi-Oh! Listen, the original's pretty cool, the Ankh, but I mean, they just cooked, right? They like, I think I can do Steam in here. Yeah, look at this. Look at that. See, this is the original, the Ankh. That's not bad, right? It's pretty cool, but man, who cooked? Oh my gosh. That takes you back. Oh, do you play Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh my gosh, I love that art. Who did that? Yeah, the sad part about Yu-Gi-Oh is they never leave the artists, like whoever made it. They don't have like the name. But I hope they got a fatty raise, PH fatty raise, like huge
We have to
paycheck
shut down
bonus.
both control panels to kill the power.
Do not forget about Everett. I have located his mistress, Beth Duclair, but she is dead. The last living associate of the Illuminati leadership is the daughter, Nicolette Duclair. Ask Dowd about Nicolette. We need someone to take us to Everett.
I just realized I'm on, I think I'm on the TF2 preset. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. There we go. Because, yeah, the Daedalus dialogue was kind of interrupted by... It's okay, Rampardos. It's not your fault. He's fine. He's doing fine. You collected them all in elementary school, and then you gave them all to a boy you liked in 4th grade? What's his name? we can find him. Oh, his IP address is 14457877658. How did I know that? I'll get the cards back. What piece of art Earthbound music is? Oh. Don't get me started. Just kidding. I'm here for like 3 more hours. Let's get started. Yeah, I could talk about Earthbound music all day. Ironically, for as much as Sakurai helped make NES even more popular and Earthbound, he still hasn't put like any Earthbound fight music in Smash Brothers. Like in Melee, the 2 Earthbound songs are both from Earthbound Beginnings. And the Foresight uses the Foresight theme, which they're all really good remixes, but like you listen to like, uh-oh, am I gonna die to a fan? You listen to like Battle Against a Machine, Battle Against an Otherworldly Foe, and I'm always like, Sakurai, you could have put this back in Melee. At least one of them. Like hold LR on Foresight to hear it or something. I guess back in Melee, all the songs were remixes for the most part. So there probably was maybe a time constraint if you wanted to put one of those songs in. But then again, they didn't pop up in Brawl. I'm not even trying to complain. I'm just kind of more of like baffled that because Earthbound has such amazing fight music that we still haven't had like one Earthbound fight song. We've had like Mother 3 and Earthbound Beginnings, but we haven't had Earthbound fight music in there yet. Not even like Porky Means Business, which I was surprised too because Porky's a boss fighted Brawl. I actually don't think there's any Earthbound Beginnings fight music too. It's just like the overworld music. I mean, that's fine. Earthbound Beginnings is my favorite of the trilogy. I actually like the kind of horror-like aesthetic to it. I mean, I played that game. I remember playing that game my first day of 7th grade before I got on the bus. And, you know, that's when the poltergeist happens. And I didn't know what the term poltergeist meant at the time. You know, Gengar, the Pokemon card with that attack, wasn't out yet for Gen 4. And so anyway, I remember right before getting on the bus, I talked to one of the what you thought was a kid. And then he basically was like, haha, you will become like a zombie too or something. And yeah, the kid ends up being a zombie. And it plays like this kind of like sinister fight music too. 7th grade me was like, whoa. Yeah. Like right from the get-go it was doing that. I was like, oh my gosh. All right. Okay, I think you ride the fan and you just jump in there. Oh, weed. Oh. That's cool. Oh, do they hear me? I guess I'm crouching. But yeah, I bet pain noises can alert guards. Oh, you haven't played Earthbound yet? It honestly is one of the best games ever made. Have you seen Angry Video Games Nerd review of it? Angry Video Game Nerd's review of it? It's pretty great, just in general. I think that was the review where so many fans were like, dude, you can keep playing good games too. You know, like that was one of his first actual good games he reviewed. And people were like, James, you could do this too. You don't have to. Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't have to review just bad games in general. Like, people enjoyed his genuine review of Earthbound, and yeah, I did too. You know, one of the good points he makes is that kind of aesthetic where you start hearing battle against the machine a lot later in the game, and the enemies get really tough. And then he talks about that kind of nice tensity, the intensity of the health and the psychic power rollers going down, and how you have control over that if you recover it. And he just made it such a good point about how genius the damage roller system is. I love that you can basically shortcut out of taking a lot of damage if you heal fast enough. Like, there's an actual like timing window skill ceiling here. It's not just like other RPGs where you just like pick a move and wait, which is fine. But yeah, Earthbound has that kind of timing skill ceiling, which I think is really cool. I think there was some Earthbound. There was a bit of Earthbound music last night. So I play Smash Brothers every Tuesday. So yeah, when I usually talk about Earthbound music, it's usually when it pops up playing like Melee and P+. But I am down to talk about Earthbound music all the time. So but good timing. You're in a good place here. We have quite a few people that are big Earthbound advocates, aka they use their brain. All right. Anyway, this looks super safe. Oh, definitely Undertale and Deltarune. Those two games are heavily, like, Toby Fox started out as like an Earthbound modder. So you want to talk about how like Project Plus is a mod of Brawl? It would be the equivalent of the Project Plus dev team being hired by Nintendo to make the new Smash Brothers. And so Toby Fox originally started modding Earthbound, and then he, you know, had that amazing Kickstarter. He made Undertale, huge success. And then now he's working on Deltarune, which I guess the new chapter will be out soon. I know my stuff. Oh. It's just, you know, it's important to recognize, like, you know the meme real recognizes real? That's not even a meme. It's just like people say it around a lot, sometimes in meme purposes, but it's not even me saying, oh, I'm real recognizing real, but I think it's important to recognize when someone's putting genuine effort into things in terms of media, and Undertale, Deltarune, a lot of passion's put into that. Is this the code? And that's for the armory. Dystopian? I hope it's not dystopian. Well, welcome. But yes, I think I'm pretty far in the game from what I've gathered now. So yeah, if you want to play this game blind, I mean, you could mute and put a little black blanket over the screen. I guess, here, get a black blanket and then just have the stream chat open. And there you go. Hi, how's it going? We can talk. Here, I'll help simulate what's gonna go on here. Hold on. So you're not gonna see me. You're not gonna see the game. Oh my gosh, welcome! You can stay. Alright, I am gonna get back to the game though. But yes, welcome. Hopefully not dystopian. Let's try not to have a dystopian society. One step at a time. Hey, good call. Adios. Thanks for tuning in. The same way the music. How do you know the music I'm playing is copyrighted? Annie, are you okay? You okay, Annie? See, I didn't even get the notes right, so it can't say that I was playing Michael Jackson. You've been hit by a smooth criminal. See, that's more of the Alien Ant Farm version. Okay, that might be copywritten too. Uh-oh, we might be in trouble. Okay, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. I might have to hack this. Yeah, let's hack this. We're taking damage. How can you copyright a cover? That's a good question. Honestly, the music industry, like, it depends on, like, what companies own the song. I mean, Beatles music has been really hard to cover for years. I know recently I think it got a bit easier. But I don't know if I would get DMCA'd for playing Alien Ant Farm's cover of Smooth Criminal, which honestly, in my opinion, I actually like more than the original. And Michael Jackson loved it too, that's why he approved of it. And honestly, that's my favorite Michael Jackson song. So it's like, dang, they killed it. Oh yeah, they're going ham. You can't have the alarm going. Well, I mean, you can, but it's gonna be tough. These guys are tanks. Can I do like a side swipe? I need to practice side swipe. Did I manage to find Paul? I did. I did the whole side mission where that evil guy gets UNATCO to go after you in New York City. Yes, I was able to talk to Paul before he passed away, and I basically showed that I was willing to listen to him and stuff. So I think that's just a JC thing in general. JC's pretty cool. Paul seems pretty cool too. Is there any control here? I tried to save him. Like, oh, it's so interesting because that whole New York mission wants you to purposely, like, die so that you end up in the prison, right? So I tried to fight off all the, what was it, like 7 people that stormed in. They got me pretty good. So sadly, Paul is dead. Can you actually keep him alive though? Because I've recognized that when they detain you, it almost looks like Paul just dies. Yeah, I guess maybe you could, like, what? You like plant a lamb right outside the door? I guess. Is it? Because I've noticed in this game sometimes they supply like endless guards. And I didn't know if that was the case there, but they got me pretty good there. Okay, so this will open later. Is this even okay? I got it. This is like a security thing. And that will instantly kill you. Okay, noted. Schizo Knight, you can come back now. I died. I just won't play anymore. Here, I'm stuck. There you go. Schizo Knight. Uh-oh. Are they okay? Maybe it's like... Man, I can't even... Is there any positive twist on the word schizo? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt here. I can't say skipping school for the zoo. That's not good either. Okay. Schizo. Well, see if I say schizo health practitioner, you probably professionally want to say schizophrenia and not schizo. You're gonna walk in the office and say, time to help my schizo patients? I don't think so. Skipping school is not cool. There we go. There's the benefit of the doubt. Thank you. I have not played System Shock or Thief, but Curb here, I don't know if he's still here. He's been relating a lot of this game to Splinter Cell. I've never played Splinter Cell. I respect it. It seems like a good series. But I can see what he's saying. I know Splinter Cell is kind of similar with like the green goggles stuff. Okay, so this stuff's gonna kill me until I turn it off. I gotcha. But wait, what's interesting is I can get in this room on the right and not die. I'll wait though. It didn't look like there was much in there yet. Huh. Yeah, this is one of those cases where if I just drop, I'll take a little bit of damage. Hold on. Am I playing DX? I know I'm playing Game of the Year edition, if that's what that is. What are like the big changes? See, if I beat this game, I will look into like different alternate paths, kind of like Baldur's Gate 3. I finally beat that game blind, and now you know, I'm totally fine seeing. Or I wasn't going to be upset if I saw a spoiler before, but now that it's done, I'm totally down to see alternate paths and stuff. Like that game has a lot of alternate paths, that's for sure. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, hey. This is worth the tools. Oh, I love that sound. I appreciate the designers for putting in like all these engine sounds.
Arcs of electricity come off that thing like lightning. I can't be responsible if you get hurt.
Ow. I'm suing.
We have to shut down both control panels to kill the power.
Well, I got one. Okay, so there are two. That's what I was wondering. Oh yeah, he said one's like down here. Like a fixed camera. It's like the first non-moving camera. That's kind of nuts.
Will be here any minute. Don't worry, I'll have it fixed by morning.
I haven't played much Grand Theft Auto. In fact, one thing I've talked about recently is one of the only times I played Grand Theft Auto was my brother's Grand Theft Auto 5. And I made sure to not go past any red lights or stop signs. Abide by the law challenge, aka the Samaritan playthrough. It was only for a little bit, but I know what you're talking about. It's like I mentioned, Metroid Prime Hunters, Half-Life 1, really cool aesthetic. In fact, there's a Twitter account dedicated to this type of aesthetic, which would share games like Half-Life 1. I think, yeah, if it shares Deus Ex, it would share Metroid Prime Hunters, because those are both 2000s games. If you haven't played Prime Hunters, it's super similar. The NPC playthrough? Hey, there's some bad NPCs out there. But you know how people play Mario 64 with, like, different challenges, like try not to jump or avoid the one-up mushroom? Yeah, Grand Theft Auto, don't break the law. That'd be funny. Someone should make a mod that keeps track of all your crimes and then have like a competition, like beat a world, beat like a chapter of the game, and whoever does the least amount of crimes wins in the short amount of time or something. Like fastest amount of time. You gotta stay at every red light. But then if you're running out of time, you're just, you gotta ask yourself, am I willing to run this red light? Oh, congratulations, you hit an old lady. Now you're definitely losing now at this rate. Are there even senior citizens you can interact with in Grand Theft Auto? Now that hold on. Oh, what's going on here? Is Grand Theft Auto is Grand Theft Auto dystopia? Where are the senior citizens? What's going on? If all your hair becomes gray, you just like get sent off to some like prison? You can't be standing in the same proximity for too long? Wait, what do you mean? Ooh, that was good damage. Did you see that? Okay, but you know what? JC tanks that. That was impressive, JC. Alright, they need to put Deus Ex on... They need to put... Oh, the rule of the NPC challenge. Gotcha. Okay, I like that. Alright, if I ever incorporate this challenge, I will credit you for the NPC part. That's good. Anyway, if they put like a Deus Ex collection on Switch too,
Guy in a coat. I'm checking it out.
I think that's all you need for JC to be in Super Smash Brothers. Do it. He could have the bioelectric system mechanic, have all these different like tech. Like, look at this. Hold on, where is he? All these augmentations, but you have to balance your electric cell, your bioelectricity meter well. It's also, you know, a way you can bring in a Deus Ex stage and a ton of the awesome music. That's a good question. What stage would they pick? It might be the Hong Kong level. It could also just be flat out UNATCO, like New York City. I could see that. Like some type of UNATCO setting. Maybe just outside in Central Park. That'd be pretty cool. You could do Hong Kong too, but I feel like, yeah, Sakurai put JC in. He probably would pick UNATCO as like the stage.
Bogey.
Oh yeah, they have good line of sight. Look at that. I think we just go in tanking again. I think I'm at a choke point. They're gonna detect me no matter my approach here.
Oh my God. That's the one. Okay, drop him. He's here somewhere.
MJ12 HQ Ambient. Which one is that? I assume I've gotten there already. Oh, airfield. Uh-huh.
He's here somewhere.
Yeah. The music's all been really good so far. My favorite is definitely VersaLife.
Let's finish him off.
Holy crap. The ambient VersaLife song? That's insane. I haven't used this yet. Look at that animation. That was awesome. That's good animation. Oh, you gotta do like the...
Anyone else hungry?
You say anyone else hungry? Alright, you gotta do like the backstab. It's like a full combo. Hold on. Oh, you're okay. With the tenses and stuff. I appreciate you for trying to just use... I mean, just the fact that you're willing to try to check your grammar. Like, that's huge. And again, I'm not anti... I see the effort. I appreciate it. Hi, how's it going?
Oh my God.
Okay, can I get the backstab? No. Oh yeah, they're going right for the chest too. Nice. Go crazy with the bullets. Oh, it's not your native language? You're fooling me. I'm impressed. See, that's when I know it's like really impressive. I couldn't tell that English was like a second language. You're doing good. Like, he might show up today and be ready if you're still around, but TRK, aka Running with Scissors, he's a bit infamous around here, but he's Dutch, and sometimes I forget he's Dutch because his English is really good. And I have to be careful when I say that because TRK will take that compliment and go to another galaxy with it. His crazy ego, he's going nuts. Or an AI. You're an AI. Oh, you're fitting right into this game, huh? Daedalus? How's it going? want to get this down. He will go back to Netherlands. He does live there. About once a year, he flies over here to the United States. We do like a big community. We do a big community week, and that's usually around August. So he will fly out here once a year. But yeah, he lives in the Netherlands. He did live in America for a little bit, though, to the point that.
Did anybody else hear something?
Okay, so in the Netherlands,
Remember the briefing.
you have to learn English, right?
He hasn't gone far.
That's one of the big languages you learn. And because he lived in New York for a bit, he actually has basically what is American English and not British English. To the point that he took an exam a few years ago, and he spelled color as in C-O-L-O-R. Like a good red-blooded American. And I was like, props to you, TRK. And he lost points. The instructor was like, that's not how you spell color. Now, to be fair, he told me it was supposed to be like a British English type dialect test. But I will say, I was just like, heck yeah, dude. I'm not against the other way. I'm not against color being spelled that way, but props to him. I was like, nice. What's better than VersaLife Ambient? A true American. I haven't heard the whole soundtrack, but that is definitely my favorite song so far. But that's saying a lot, because this soundtrack's just great. Alright. They're gonna, I think they just hear me every time I come down here. Oh. Yeah, they're running. Oh, there's a camera too. Where is it? Hi.
Aim for the head.
Yeah, I don't think I can get a backstab. It has to be pure stealth.
Nice work.
Oh, it's another VersaLife song? Oh, I believe you. When I'm done, if I finish this game, I'm gonna listen to the official remix album. I guess that came out only a few years ago. I'm so excited to hear that. But yeah, I just entered VersaLife a few days ago on stream. I was dancing. I'm still dancing. I literally woke up this morning, I took a shower, and I was thinking about I was like, dang, they killed it. It's like that composer went ham. Okay, I don't have any tranquilizer darts, I don't think. Hold on. I got 4. Hold on.
It's dead. Remember the briefing. Check your 6. Could be anywhere. Check your 6. It could be anywhere.
These are the bilge pumps. You need to turn them on, then reverse the flow. There should be a switch nearby to turn on the pumps, and the computer should allow you to reverse the flow.
Oh, a prod charger? I haven't had that one in a while. Hold on. Oh, it's an official Mankind Divided track. Yeah, that's what I gotcha. But like, I'm guessing they kept certain motifs from VersaLife. Man, Valve should just like put the VersaLife song in Half-Life. They should just be like, here's a company similar to VersaLife, or just call it VersaLife, and then Deus Ex, the company that owns them, like, yeah, that's fine. And then we could dance to the song in Half-Life 3. Did I hurt any kids? I did not. You mentioned Undertale, and I actually, right when I talked to Paul in the first mission, and he mentioned try not to kill them, I was like, oh, I think this game has a pacifist system. 15 years before Undertale does. That's impressive, and guess what? It kind of does. But obviously there's some characters you can just kill, like they're just evil. But yes, when it came to like NSF people, kids, civilians, I tried not to kill them. Did I even kill any of them? No, I would feel bad if I did. Like even on accident, I'd be like, oh no. Put it on live loop. I love that song so much. It's already in my Melee build for Smash Brothers Melee. Like, it played last night for my menu music. I was like, dang. This song's getting me dancing, as expected. Alright. I don't think there's any guards around, so even if the cameras go crazy, hold on. Nope, there's a guard. You ready to party?
Whoever's out there, give yourself up. Did anybody else hear something? I could have. Oh, watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech.
How you doing? Doing well, that's good. You're convinced? You're gonna listen to some original Deus Ex tracks tomorrow? Hey! It's so good. Yeah, Hong Kong's good. UNATCO's music's good. When You Talk at UNATCO's good. I mean, it's all good. But yeah, VersaLife is my favorite so far. Favorite amongst so many good songs, though. Oh wait, I got the login. Hold on. Password captain.
The bilge valves are open. Now just breach the last of the weld points.
Well, I want to check them. Okay, same emails. Okay, I'll be right back.
better move.
Hola. UMX. I don't know what the company is, what they're doing with the Deus Ex soundtrack, but could be Unreal Music format, yeah. Yeah, Hong Kong's pretty bold as like a overworld song. Yeah, Hong Kong is pretty bold, and I like that. But I understand what you mean about the nice ambient music. I mean, I'm sure you've heard Resonance by Home, right? There's honestly a lot of similarities between this game's soundtrack and synthwave music. And obviously Resonance by Home is like the most popular synthwave song, yeah, for sure. Modern synthwave. I need to save this. Hold on. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we're like full circle here now. Wait, what has proto drum and bass?
I've some electricity come off that thing like lightning.
Oh, it's okay. Proto. Whoops. If you mean proto as in like it was big on like a synthwave with drum and bass emphasis before that really took off with like electronic gems. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't want to use, I guess I personally don't want to use the word proto to diminish this soundtrack, but it definitely, this definitely is like synthwave before that genre was even like a genre, really. Synthwave really became its own genre in like the late 2000s, 2010s. That's debatable. Modern synthwave, I guess. This is like classic synthwave. There you go. Modern synthwave basically was 2010s on. Oh, there he is. Look who's here. Hi, TRK. Did you go on a good, humbling journey? Did you better your life experiences? Most famous mustache? Who is this person?
Who's there? Company. Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mess.
Okay, they both have assault rifles. Did I break this glass? Oh. Huh. Oh, synthesizer effects from the 80s. Gotcha. Yeah, you seem to know your stuff pretty well, like media. I know a lot of people mention, when we talk about synthwave and cyberpunk aesthetics, obviously people mention Blade Runner a lot. I honestly like the way the new Tron movie looked, Tron Legacy, that came out in the 2010s. That definitely had a similar aesthetic. I mean, the original Tron pushed for something similar. But I think Tron Legacy did a good job kind of streamlining that kind of cyberpunk aesthetic, like a more modern one. I am definitely going to take fall damage here. But I'm going to try this.
Sergeant.
Hi. Don't bomb the robot. No! Oh, no! Oh, it's so sad. I can't do it. I can't live with that. The dude bombs. Look at that. Look at that kind robot. He just wanted a pet or something. He just wanted to help. That dude bombs the robot. That guy is evil. I'm trying to just stun him. That's so bad. Poor robot.
Let's finish him off.
This is gonna be pretty tough if I do all stun.
Some kind of mess.
Actually, I should get a vest going.
Aim for the head. Aim for the head.
Oh, I didn't hold the choke point.
Guy in a coat. I'm checking it out. He's here somewhere.
Am I technically on a lower level?
He's miles away by now.
Oh my gosh.
Out there. Give yourself. That's him. That's him.
Oh, okay, now they got me.
Let's finish him off.
Ooh, Kung Fury played an influence in reviving synthwave. I'll have to look into it. Yeah, I've talked about how synthwave was around. I mean, it's been around for decades. I think modern synthwave really picked up in the 2010s, and then I think Resonance by Home just kind of set its own bar for all future synthwave music's kind of a regard for.
That's him. Sounding the alarm.
I think I can just try to tank this. But I gotta keep my spacing in mind. Like, I'm gonna try to tank this and just get my energy back.
That's him.
Nice. Good shot. I want to see if I can come down here in a stealth, like, without being detected. And now looks pretty good.
It's dead. Remember the briefing. Check your six. Could be anyone.
Oh, no one's
Anybody
home.
else hear something? Who's there? Nope, just nerves, I guess. Nope, just nerves, I guess.
I'll have to look into that. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, I have a bachelor's in audio engineering, so I'm big. I studied a bit of music history and music technology, of course, and yeah, I love learning about the history of like electronic music. We learned about that too in school. It was fun learning about synth patches and stuff. Really cool. No solicitors, please.
I guess.
I got 0 on this. I think I still have. Yeah, hold on. I'll just do this.
Who the hell? Ah! Oh! Ah!
Oh, this guy's getting shots in.
Aim for the head. Still in the area. Aim for the head.
bot? Where's the bot? Uh-oh. Oh, did they kill the bot? Yeah, the degree was a lot of fun to get. It was pretty tough, but it was a good challenge overall. He died. Oh, one of his teammates. I want to try... Okay. I feel like you can stealth this. Maybe you come... Actually, you probably just come down from a lower level, to be honest. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything else in here. Knowing this game, there's multiple entrances too, so... Is there anything here? Maybe it's just the guards. That'd be really funny. And I guess this is probably the primary way to enter this room. But let me look around a bit. Yeah, the job market is like... I went into audio engineering for sound and music. Music and sound design for video games and movies and stuff. Unfortunately, I got my degree winter 2019. So, right as I got that, you know, the pandemic happened, and unfortunately a lot of people in the game industry got laid off. Unfortunately, that's still kind of a case right now. And so a lot of those people had work experience priority over me. So when I was applying for jobs, I kind of was picking up that I think a lot of the people that got laid off were getting interviews or like had priority over me, which totally fine. I hope they got jobs, like just in general. I was just kind of observing the landscape, and that was tough. And so definitely I was a bit in that experience loophole where because people got laid off and I didn't have as much experience, I think they had priority. So I kept doing commission work. I work for a sound studio in my city, and he'll work with clients and stuff, so every now and then I'll help him. But in terms of like full-time jobs, yeah, that was definitely tough. I eventually got a salary job over 2 years ago. Oh my gosh, I technically started working at the salary job 3 years ago, but they kind of overworked their employees. Like, let's say you had an 8-hour workday, they wanted you to work easily 9 to 10 hours of work, right? And they were laying people off a lot and then giving their work to other people without raising their pay. So after a year, you know, I cut ties with them, and kind of what I'm doing now is I'm using my savings and, you know, my ties with the audio engineering studio, and I'm just working on my own brand. So, you know, I host tournaments every month, and I'm kind of using what I've learned both in school and from that content marketing job for myself. And, you know, it started because my barber was like, you should do this, man. He's like, at the time he was like, you know, you're single in your 20s without kids. He's like, if there's any time to work for your own brand, now's the time to do it. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I was like, I'm already doing tournaments and stuff. And he was hearing about that, and he was hearing about the stuff I was hosting, these events. And so now I just kind of, yeah, right now I'm working on my own brand. And I mean, so far so good. I have some pretty good savings right now, so I'll be all right. But I'm glad he did that. I'm glad he kind of notioned that idea, and I was like, yeah, now's the time really to do it. So this is definitely what I'm going for right now. And I've noticed that the more that I've marketed myself, I've had people be like, oh, you're a composer, let's talk about a project, right? Like every now and then I'll get like a message, or someone in the live stream will be like, hey, I remember your work, or I saw your work. I have this job coming up, and then, you know, let's talk, you know? Let's see what the job is, you know, stuff like that. Radical when you're still young, but the level head, right? Yeah, I just turned, he said 20s. I turned 30 this year, but it's a pretty similar thing regardless. He said it when I was 28. I think I just turned 28. Yeah, I was like 28 when he was talking to me about this stuff, and yeah, 29. Yeah, well, and I've talked about this too, like in the age of medicine, and you know, I do like, you know, seriously, take your vitamins, touch grass, drink water, take care of yourself. You know, I do like the moisturizer. It's amazing that with modern information, you can really keep your body healthy for a long time, to the point that I know it's a meme, but people are saying, oh, 30's the new 20. Honestly, if you take care of yourself, yeah. It's like, in terms of health, yeah. Like, I used to say you're not old till you're 65. I've recently changed that to 75 because people are taking care of themselves. They're smoking less, they're drinking way less. Not that drinking's like bad in moderation, but you know, they're going to the gym. I'm so glad there's that meme of touch grass, because I'm like, yes, go for a walk, it's pretty great. Alright, anyway, so I think there's multiple approaches to that helicopter room. I'm just kind of looking around right now, but if not, I'll just go back to that room. I mean, you were talking about Undertale earlier. Like, Toby Fox, you know, took that risk of his own game, did the Kickstarter, but what he did is he talent scouted. He looked around on the internet for some artists and stuff, and I'm pretty sure most of those people he hired are still on his team today, and now they make a decent amount of money, and I'm happy for them. Like, that's, he really is, you know, he seems to be running a pretty good business. I keep forgetting that
electricity come off that thing like
I keep forgetting that Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2 are free, which is nuts that it's free, but he's still paying his employees well, from what I've gathered. And then, yeah, Deltarune Chapter 3 is about to come out. That will be paid for, but I'm going to buy it. And it sounds to be pretty cheap, too, which is insane. I think it's Chapters 3, 4, and 5 together. So... Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's, you know, I'm not big on like, oh, time flies, but I do have to remind myself that the pandemic was 5 years ago now, but obviously it was so... Okay, here's the rope. Okay. It was so devastating that the impact is going to be here for a long time. I mean, it's pretty historical too. Like, we are living in history, right? Like a big moment in history right now. So maybe I can get this guy out, and then I'll close the door.
He's miles away by now.
But yeah, I mean, it definitely altered the job market a lot. But sometimes for the better. Obviously, it would be best to not have a pandemic and not have people get sick. And it's really sad how many people passed away. It is... In the work market wise, I know some people are thankful that, you know, some bosses had their eyes opened to remote work, because there are some jobs that can be done from home. And unfortunately, I like others, wish it didn't have to take a pandemic for some like stubborn owners, company owners, to realize that a lot of work can be done from home. But at least that is an upside. I did hear that some jobs are starting to now get people back into the office, though, because middle managers are complaining they don't have anyone to boss around. Stuff like that, so. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, my whole life has been recorded. Like, my dad is a big archivist, so he has like my baby videos on his channel. So my life since 1995 has just been not like recorded every day, but he records like Christmas, birthdays, events, and it's crazy. I think we take for granted how much we can archive what we looked like and behaved like, because man, when you take history classes, yeah, you have to kind of decipher based off photographs or artwork, or sometimes it's just other people vouching that, oh yeah, that did happen, right? So we definitely live in a day and age where I try not to take for granted for the fact that, I mean, my live streams, sometimes I forget about this. Like, I stream every day unless I have something to do. I have like an event or something. But my main schedule is every day, and so sometimes I forget that my face and my voice have been basically documented every single day for around 2 years now. I'm not even trying to do that one meme where it's like, I took a picture of my face every day, here's what happened, but it's kind of close. I guess I did take a picture of my face. Hey, I still brush my teeth, don't worry. Yeah, that's the drastic change. Maybe in like a month I'm missing a tooth. Knock on wood. Okay, so yeah, we're here. Lower level. Stealth advantage. Unfortunately, if I get out the baton now, that guy will probably hear it. Let's see. Nice. Ooh, this is a close call. Alright, we'll stay here. Hold on. Oh, you work in embedded software? Gotcha. Yeah, we learned a little bit about, like, programming music and games at school. It was a lot of fun. In fact, one of my moderators, cool dude, he's a sound designer at EA. And, he talks to me every now and then about some of the things he does there. I mean, it's not easy work, but I know he enjoys it, so props to him. Well, I guess I shouldn't say to him it's probably easy because he's been doing it for so long, but I know he keeps at it. I know he's doing a good job. Just in general. I know he's working on the new Skate game coming out, so
I can't be responsible if you get hurt.
I'm excited for him. Okay. Oh, do I have to use the nano key again? Wait, did I luck out? Was this open because of a guard? Oh my gosh. That's funny. Gotcha. When ready for game engine programming. Okay. 4 passcode. Yeah, sounds like fun. Yeah, I'm big on, again, like music, sound design. Sounds like you are too. That would be so much fun, doing sound design for like an Earthbound game or like Undertale. Like, my brain is already trying to think of different like synths I could use and all these different digital editing things I could do. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I don't think it's the bridge passcode. Probably didn't get it yet. I mean, I could just use this.
That's the one. Okay, drop it. Whoever's out there, give yourself up.
we need to land this. Wait, they shoot the bot? That's evil. Alright. Yeah, these guys are bad. Hold on. Yeah, they're working with trying to spread a virus. Okay. Whoa! That sounds like a fun job. Programming and stuff. I need to get my gun out. I want to try to keep the bot alive. Oh, you're kind of burned out? I'm sorry. I'm glad you're having fun though, yeah. Yeah, I could talk about awesome sound design all day. I mean, you were mentioning Star Wars. Oh my gosh. That is a dream job. I think that's a dream job for any sound designer using their brain, is working for Skywalker Sound. Like, they were replaying all the Star Wars movies on TV the other day on FXX. Oh, the bot died again. I think when the alarm goes off, the bot dies. And I'm watching a bit of Star Wars, right? And I'm just like, gosh, these sound effects just... they never get old, just in general. And me and my friends were just praising like Droidicas the other day. It's like their sound effects alone are awesome. Oh, it's your first job, gotcha. Oh, I might be able to...
Got a bogey, no I. Watch yourself. This one's some falling back.
First job in the field, gotcha. Yeah, I worked at a movie theater before my marketing job. And then before that, I worked at a fireworks stand. I'm glad I did. Great experience. It makes you learn even more about how real those memes are about Karens. You know, those angry customers that are so entitled and arrogant, and they are not being reasonable. Hey, customer's always right. Yeah, fireworks stand. Yeah, for America, we, 4th of July, we'll sell... we sell fireworks before our Independence Day, which is coming up now that I realize it, in like 2 months. So I worked for a summer job. I worked at a fireworks stand. It was fun. You didn't do a lot, but it was a good experience. Basically, my job was like a floor worker, so I'd walk around. This was my going into college job. I just graduated high school. So for that summer I did that, and you just kind of walk around, make sure people find what they're looking for. But see, obviously you don't want to like bug them. There's like a strategy. You don't want to bug them. I remember the floor manager was like, I think he was one of the owners. He was like, all right, guys, you need to keep asking what they're looking for and helping them out. And, you know, it's just kind of like you have to be reasonable there. Sometimes if people know what they're looking for, no need. And oftentimes if you said, can I help you find anything, they would say like, no. I never had someone say, yes, actually, could you help me find this? But, I mean, it was an easy job. Obviously, you're trying to just help, so I was never, like, angry if someone said no. It's just that I was often the response. Caring. Yeah, she cares. Good old Karens. Oh, is this from earlier? Yes. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, this game offers a lot of alternate paths, which I like a lot. Okay. Tran, captain's changed all the damn codes again. Says we're going to do every day we're in port. We've been awful nervous lately, and that makes me nervous. Particularly when we're carrying a freighter full of pesticide or whatever it is. At least we're getting a bonus for this trip. Anyway, today's code for the hangar is 4453. Okay, yeah, that's it. What should I... let's see. We actually dropped the knife because oh, hold on. Because I'm realizing that the dragon tooth sword works a lot like a knife. You don't mind the Karen archetype that much? I think if someone is like entitled, like if someone is disrespectful to people and they're not being reasonable about their complaints, and sometimes I think another reason why people make fun of Karens is because they often make big deals out of things that aren't a big deal. You don't have as many chocolate sprinkles as I wanted on my mocha frappa, what's it? You know, and then they start yelling at the employees and stuff. It's stuff like that where you're just like, ooh, yikes. You know, that's where you do your part and try to call them out and be like, hey, you know, I'm sure they did their best. What's going on? Yeah, petty. Right, petty. Good word. I can't take fame to that term, by the way. My history college professor, Professor Murphy, used that term. Mocha frappa, what's it? And he would use it for making fun of students that were disrespectful and they came into class late and they would have a mocha frappa, what's it? Sorry, I'm late. Are you? You went through the drive-thru, did you? Or is that from yesterday? Ooh, uh-oh, what's going on there? You okay? Check out the health clinic later. Jacob's Shadow by Andrew Hammond, Chapter 23. There weren't many moves left. Jacob knew that. Most of the pawns had been taken off the board and his own queen lost, the game had entered its final phase, and now the question wasn't which piece to sacrifice. They were all more or less expendable, but when? He shined his flashlight throughout the rooms of the vacant house. It was a perfectly serviceable tract, home somewhere in the suburbs where the sun occasionally shone. It looked like no one had lived there for ages, and that was true enough. Jacob just took care of the bills. Any paper trail ended at Hobbs Cemetery upstate. In the attic, he found the old water heater, cold now. He removed the top of the felt along the edge for a nearly invisible strand of fishing line. That's a good way to explain it, nearly invisible. Jacob hauled back on the line until he pulled a dripping plastic bag free of the murky tank. He took the flashlight between his teeth and opened the bag. Inside was a gun, a clean gun, its serial numbers filed, and the rifling scratched beyond any possible match. The bullets all reloads with blank copper casings. No fingerprints. Time for the next move. I love the context that someone, at least someone, was reading this, and just in the context of this like environment, pretty hostile, pretty bad environment. So it's good storytelling through gameplay. Tom Petty. Tom Petty, who's that? I think you can jump now. Like maybe it's wanting you to jump on the... looking like some jump stuff. Oh, put a lamb there, duh. Hold on. Okay, it's like one more, I think. Check the map. I think I've only hit... Okay, I've missed a few. Yeah, it's way more than I realized. That's okay. Yeah, electrical has one. Okay. Oh, different code? Interesting. Thank you. Not full pacifist. If it's, well, I did pacifist on like good guys. I kind of picked up that Paul didn't want you to kill NSF troops. I'm like, okay. But once I got down to like the deep Versalife, like basically people affiliated with spreading the virus, I'm like, okay, they're evil. So those are the ones that I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get out the gun. But when it comes to like the Hong Kong policemen, I'm like, oh, they're just trying to do their job. Yeah. I don't want to kill them. Right. Yeah, it's fun because the game, you know, it'll tell you at times like these are good people, but then what's fun is you have all these weapons. That's the interesting part, is like Half-Life, there's all these weapons like the pistol, the sniper rifle, the crossbow, and I'm thinking like, okay, they programmed a lot of killing weapons. There's gotta be enemies that it should be like greenlit to kill, and I'm like, oh, it's the people spreading a giant virus killing innocent people. Time to go. Yeah. Oh, that was good. Speaking of, like, let's reload a bit. Oh, it's max 6. Okay, we're good. So I already turned this off. I need to follow this map more. Hold on. Yeah, that's honestly how I first learned about Deus Ex, was the memes. And there was a while where a lot of people on YouTube, their avatars was JC Denton. I'm sure there's quite a few people that still have that as their avatar because he's just such a cool guy, but yeah, the memes. Now I'm purposely not looking up memes right now because now I think when I caught upon some of the memes early on, I just wasn't spoiled. I didn't really know much about the game at all, but now I feel like if I looked at memes, there could be big spoilers. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna look. Meme war, yeah, like in Metal Gear Solid 2. This game predates Metal Gear Solid 2. So when people say like Metal Gear Solid 2 was ahead of its time, which it is, yeah, this game came out a few years before Metal Gear Solid 2, like around the same time, but a little bit before. And you know, both these games tackle things like AI, corruption, trying to control others with like the threat of death. You know, Metal Gear Solid 2 really delves into AI. We're kind of living through Metal Gear Solid 2 stuff right now, unfortunately. People impersonating other people with AI. It is kind of gross how fast people were at using AI to impersonate voices to try to like scam people out of money and stuff. It's pretty disgusting. Like, we're talking like people try to impersonate someone's like parent or grandparent and saying, hey, I really need some money, is that okay?
Arcs of electricity come off that thing like lightning.
Okay, so there's like a lambda duck? Yep, there we go. Premise of DX. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm enjoying this game. In fact, I need to
Be responsible if you get hurt.
I need to level up my skill potentially. Hold on. I'm gonna save for low tech because I want to buff up my baton.
We have to shut down both control panels
Damage.
to kill the power.
All right, map again. Okay, just did this one. Did this one. Was it the boiler? I think I did. Oh, but I missed the oil reserve. Bilge pumps I haven't done yet, so we need to do that right now.
The bots will be here any minute.
Accursed Farms channel? I don't know what that is. west is the boiler room, and I see it. All right, last one. Okay. So it should be over here. Oh, it's probably on a higher level. Yeah. Yeah, it's like on this platform. Can you traverse? Yeah. From there? Okay. Oh, it's oh, you're talking about like 9/11. Yeah, this game predates that by about a year. I mean, hopefully this guy's not making a joke about it. That's one of my things is, like, I'm about freedom of speech, but I definitely call out people when they try to make fun of tragedies. So, I mean, if it's an actual discussion about how bad 9/11 was, and yeah, that's you know, an important thing to talk about and try to stop it. But it's kind of it's sad to see how many people attempts to make like a 9/11 joke, and like they don't get like any laughs. You know, they're willing to just make fun of so many people that died and family members that live on right now that lost those people. It's like, that's another thing that I'm surprised how insensitive some people can be about that. It's like, you could be saying those jokes around people that lost friends and family in that incident. And like you said earlier, like, we live in an age where so many things are on video. Like, that's what baffles me too, is they're making fun of a tragedy that you can see on video, and it's awful. And the fact that people still do that, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, ooh. Let's try to combat that with more good humanity in the world. You know? Oh, hold on, let me do the strength enhancement. There we go. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, like, in the world of conspiracy theories, I will say there is a reason why, you know, you said memes, and, like, people like Alex Jones, you know, they're kind of seen as just a giant joke because they're kind of insane. And, you know, Alex Jones does a lot of things that rightfully people laugh at. Laugh at, not laugh with. So, yeah, sometimes when you delve into, quote, conspiracy theories, it can just be like, okay, this dude's just could be ultra paranoid, or he's doing it as, like, you know, clickbait, you know, trying to rally people to get angry. Though I've heard that Alex Jones is like a big firm believer in basically the theories that he spouts. But I feel like it's a blend of both. Alex Jones kind of reminds me of some like scam organized religious preachers that try to like instill fear into people, and then they ask to donate on the collection plate, because Alex Jones has done that. He'll try to be like, keep drinking the fluoride water. Oh, by the way, we have the InfoWars water filters. Oh, that's convenient. Oh no, I'm not saying that, but he, sometimes Alex Jones is trying to get you to buy some super male vitality, but it's just like stuff you can get at CVS and Walgreens without a prescription. You know, some of that stuff, I'm pretty sure he's trying to sell like a multivitamin. They're demons. Are you not listening? They're demons. It's like, okay, dude. Yeah, at a gas station? Yeah. Okay, we need like a box or something. Oh, hey. Is this for me? Ooh, can I jump? Okay, there we go. Ooh, I need a smaller box. Super male vitality. Oh my gosh. I mean, there's a reason people make fun of that. They're turning the freaking frogs gay. Like, why? Fluoride water. Like, hey, I have fluoride water to thank for not getting as many cavities. Like, I've barely had cavities my whole life, and I definitely know that good tap water with some fluoride has helped a lot, that's for sure. Is that a lift code? Hold on. Also, brush your teeth. PSA. 4 digits. Okay. I think you can just build some type of stepping stone here. Oh, someone used Alex Jones samples. You know, speaking of, in audio engineering school, one of my projects for my Reaper class was to splice audio. So I did take some Alex Jones, I took an Alex Jones lecture, and I spliced it. And then as I was splicing it, I was like, and I said this like in the class too, I was like, you know, I'm splicing it, but how's the teacher even gonna know what's spliced? That dude just jumbles crazy claims like Yahtzee dice. Like every time he's on the mic and he's talking about, you see, just let's just randomize fluoride water, and you see, that's why the chemtrails, and oh, and don't get me started on why people actually believe birds are robots. And I don't know if he actually ever talked about the birds robot thing. That's its own weird meme. But yeah, Alex Jones basically, I realized that if I took any InfoWars lecture that he did, it's like, it's already gonna sound spliced. But yeah, I mean, I did well on the project, so I think my teacher understood the context, and he was laughing. I mean, that was fun too. We had to play our splices in front of the class, so hit play on the Alex Jones splice, and you just watch the class laugh like a riot. Oh, it was great. Like, some of the moments was just him going, "Arrgh, arrgh." Okay. Yeah, this can be, like, jumped into, but it's... I don't think I can lift this. Yes, I can. But I have to, like... Ooh, I think they're purposely doing that. Let me look at the terrain here. Yeah, I know my last area is here. I have to get there through there. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah, it's up here. Oh, Alex Jones. I mean, he got punished for the awful things he said about Sandy Hook. That's the thing. It is. He, out of his arrogance, he kept overextending, and you know, you keep playing with fire, and if you keep arrogantly playing with fire, yeah, you can get burned. And he also just has a lack of humanity there. That was him. He definitely, it looked like he was trying to capitalize off of, you know, in our country, we have angry, super right-wing people that don't want to admit that maybe we should have some form of better gun control, better gun checking. And so Alex Jones took that and he tried to use Sandy Hook as that example. And I mean, dude, have some humanity. These parents lost their kids. It's like, that's so bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, wait, hold on. Oh, we're close. Okay, I probably need to get a cube or something. Hold on, okay. I guess a barrel's taller. Yeah, I know the Onion tried to buy InfoWars. That was really funny. But I guess it didn't go through. That barrel's gonna be taller. I wonder how this is solved without without the strength enhancer. You see, it's all about the bioelectrical energy. The way JC moves that, I have the product for you. You can beat the level now. Sounds like a garden here. Oh, you know what? They're about the same height. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is like a box or something. Yeah, the Onion. The Onion, I remember in the 2010s, I think that's when the Onion was really killing it with, like, people would share the headline articles and a lot of people would take it seriously. You know, you'd see it pop up on Facebook. I don't see that as much now. I don't check Facebook now as much as I used to in the 2010s, but I'm not saying the Onion's bad now. No, I just remember, I think there was an era where, and also they kind of had an edge at the time where not as many people knew about the Onion being satire, so they were getting a lot more punches. Yeah, duping people. Yeah, there's got to be like a small cube or something. The way that this game's pretty free-form with problem solving, so I'm gonna keep looking around. I mean, I know that, yeah, we need to get here, and you can get. Sounds like there's even a guard in here, but yeah, we got to get in there. this like a lift? Yes. This is worth it. I just realized this is for a lift. Hold on. Do I have any 4-digit code? Bridge and Engineering 9753. Let's try that. If not, I'll just try to pick it. Oh, that's fun. Seriously, no, I like the way that game does problem solving. Okay. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Oh, I haven't heard that. Yeah, I definitely have quite a few games on my current list that I'll be playing. Or I have a lot of games on my list, but I will look into that for sure. Thankfully, these streams are archived, so you can get the accurate title and everything. Whoa, okay. Seven health packs. Nice, okay. I forgot I had 7. I kind of want to keep all of these. I guess I could drop this. I kind of... Wait, no. I still have a lot. Hold on. Yeah, flares are good. Lockpicks are good. I still have tranquilizer darts. Pistol's got... I guess I could just use this and maybe come back later. Sounds like there's still one guard.
You don't want to come in here. You didn't want to come in here. All hands! General alert!
Actually, let me save. So that the tear gas makes them go into a panic, regardless. I think you might have a typo there, sir. Spacebar might be important there. They are unconscious. Okay. Yeah, here we go. I guess you just... We don't even have to take falling damage. You just throw a lamb down here. Oh, this is Metroid. I love it. Can I jump up here? I'll just get in the water. Next room.
Hey, that's cool, you know, Vinny?
You can sure tell the janitors haven't worked in a couple of days.
Good luck.
United States Navy. A wooga? Oh, this guy's already running the fight. See, like, I'm not gonna kill this Navy guy. Like, he has no idea he's probably smuggling a death drug. I do need to climb up, though. Yeah, up here.
Stay sharp, people.
Where's the ladder? Oh, in here.
I've dropped you at the main gate. No sign of danger. Talk to Dowd, then I'll pick you up.
Oh, I love this. Oh, I love the scenery. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is cool.
Yes? What is it? I'm here to meet with Dowd. Just a minute. I'll be right out to let you in. Mr. Dowd awaits you in the family mausoleum.
Lasagna, you're in this game?
The building that says Dowd on the front, on the western side of the cemetery.
You're not gonna change occupations? Meta main coach? Meta main helper? Any character main helper for Melee? P+.
How'd you get in?
The gatekeeper, how else?
Strange. No one's supposed to be working this late. Did he say anything?
Not really. Think I should check it out?
Oh, don't mind my paranoia. Occupational hazard. I'm sure he has his business.
Interesting.
He seemed harmless. Anyway, I scuttled the freighter and destroyed the stockpile of plague virus.
Excellent, my friend. We have them on the run.
You sound pretty bad. I'm sorry, but I didn't manage to retrieve any ambrosia. Mr. Dowd.
No. I remember getting that ambrosia, and maybe my save didn't do that. Hold on. I remember, I know where it is, and I thought I got it. Maybe I didn't pick it up for my save. Hold on. Yeah. Let's go. Go back. I know where it is. I thought I had it. Yeah, and I looked at this inventory so many times. It's not here. Hold on. This is a Super Metroid Save the Animals moment. Let's do it. I guess you don't even need to do that. I guess we can go one more back, actually. Oh, this part? Okay, that's fine.
Come out, mister. You can't hide forever. Sorry, mister. Orders are orders. You didn't want to come in here.
I don't even think we need to hack anything. I realize it, yeah.
He's still around here. This ship's not big enough to run far.
Once reached, the bilge valves are open. Get out of there. The ship will tear itself apart in 30 minutes. Doc will meet you at the dockyard. I show alarms active everywhere and bulkheads closing. Get out of there now. At the west end of the dock is a maintenance door to the air conditioning system. A ladder will take you to the ventilation channels. Jock is waiting on the roof.
Nice, like the boost. I mean, I thought I had it. I on an earlier playthrough the other day, I grabbed it, but I guess my save was when I didn't. That's okay. Yeah, I was like, I know where it was. Hold on. I was like, that's a big item just laying around there. So, all right, let's do this. I do like this kind of Metroid escape sequence. Giddy up, everyone. Well, I guess unless you're evil, then it might be karma time, but you know. Good luck, have fun. Who? Yeah, it's one of the soldiers. There he is. Yeah, I think that's, man, they really buff up the detection rate of the guards. Yeah, that soldier was like right there. It looks like probably would have been a few seconds. He would have probably walked into the elevator room. Alright, but yeah, what you're saying about this part of the game after I get on the helicopter is a little bit different. Okay. It is interesting that the gatekeeper is not affiliated with that person. Let me get some coffee. Alrighty.
I've dropped you at the main gate. No sign of danger. Talk to Dowd, and then I'll pick you up.
Yes? What is it? I'm here to meet with Dowd. Just a minute. I'll be right out to let you in. Mr. Dowd awaits you in the family mausoleum. The building that says Dowd on the front, on the western side of the cemetery. He is expecting you. He is expecting you.
I hear computer noises. I bet you come back here. Ah, interesting. I mean, you could probably do that now, but let's talk to him first. Oh, I like that sound effect.
How'd you get in?
The gatekeeper. How else?
Strange. No one's supposed to be working this late. Did he say anything?
Not really. Think I should check it out?
Oh, don't mind my paranoia. Occupational hazard. I'm sure he has his business.
He seemed harmless. Anyway, I scuttled the freighter and destroyed the stockpile of plague virus.
Excellent, my friend. We have them on the run.
I brought you something for that cough. Hope it works.
Ambrosia, you found some.
Mr. Dowd, tell me something. Someone calling himself Daedalus has been broadcasting to my infolink. He wants me to go to Paris to find an associate of yours, Morgan Everett.
Yes, Everett. We need his help to develop a cure. Who is this Daedalus?
I don't know. He seems to be an ally, but if your friend doesn't want to be found...
At this stage, we might be out of options. You see, I was able to decipher the molecular signatures Tracer Tong found, and it turns out Everett was the one who developed the eutactic component of the virus.
He developed the virus for the Illuminati?
Not exactly. The work was on augmentations. It was Bob Page who wanted to develop it into a weapon. Tong found Page's signature on the virus as well.
Page, the billionaire. How does he relate to Majestic 12?
He was among the original group of Illuminati who broke off to form Majestic 12. Not so good at the science, though. He must be directing operations.
So Everett should be able to reverse engineer Page's modifications and help find a cure.
Exactly.
Daedalus said I should find Nicolette Duclair first.
Yes. Everett is close to the Duclairs. My suggestion, too. Unfortunately, I've lost touch with the Paris crowd.
How do I find Nicolette?
She's a member of the French terrorist group Silhouette, last I heard. They're rumored to meet in the Paris catacombs.
Great. I'll have Jock drop me off at the catacombs.
I'll give you what I have on Nicolette. It's not much. Just a few snapshots of the catacombs area.
Thanks. I'm sure they will be helpful.
That is crazy that, yeah, that Ambrosia pickup is like life or death for this guy for like this game on, like basically now on.
Bob Page was Morgan Everett's protege. A good student, but very impatient. When one of Page's plates was contaminated, he would smash everything in his cubicle with a ball-peen hammer.
Oh, sounds like a Melee player.
I should have guessed he would go bad.
Sounds like a Melee player. You just unlock a tomb. I like the sound effects. I like the no music here. It's pretty interesting. Well, the game, I think, wants you to... Definitely something interesting with the cubes. Oh, nice. I assume it's this guy's. I forget I have unlimited flashlight now because of the level up system. Oh boy. This weapon can't be reloaded. Man, I love this chapel. That's cool. They modeled this. Do you go into it? There's a gate. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. He might be a bad guy. Oh, nice. I wonder if there's a way you could, like... I guess he doesn't chase you down until you see him in that corner of the room. We don't want that guy messing with the guy underground. Potentially. I wonder if his spot's given up. Okay, I love... This is like both a limitation, but using it as a strength. Like I said earlier, I heard machine sounds right here. I'm like, okay, yeah, something fishy's going on. I bet the gatekeeper's not a good guy. And I like that. I mean, they probably could have spent hours to script something to hide this sound effect, but I'm glad they kept it in because it rewards observation, just like of the game and stuff. I need to just blow this up. How's this gonna work? Let's see. I think you just blow it up.
JC, I'm coming in fast. LZ is hot, so get to me as soon as you can. I'm gonna be a sitting duck out here.
It's dead. Remember the briefing.
Close.
Ready to head out? Dowd needs us to contact his associate in Paris.
Everett, right? The leader of the Illuminati? He's not an easy man to find.
Oh.
Wait here while I look around.
Make it fast.
Let's load up an earlier part because I don't think you come back here. I think you go to the lower tunnels and it goes to the chapel. Hold on, I want to see something. Because it sounds like you might not be coming back to this area. Maybe one more time. The guy could die if he didn't bring his antidote. So, you know, game design wise, you might not come back. Because the guy might die as one of the options. There might not be any way or any gameplay, like narrative, big narrative reason to come back. So I'm wondering if this detailed chapel you could go into. Maybe not though. Maybe this just only goes to one area. I just want to check again. And then I'll check outside real quick. But yeah, I don't have unlimited light. That's okay. I do have a bio cell. I should use some of these. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, looks like it's not like super elaborate. That might be a parting gift. I'm not taking that. Same thing for this. So, is that like a rocket ammo thing? Hold on. Excuse me. I assume we can't just blow up the door. That's alright. I think they mainly just modeled the chapel for background, but I wanted to check. Hey, what's up? Fast is right, dang.
Ready to head out? Dowd needs us to contact his associate in Paris.
Everett, right? The leader of the Illuminati.
So,
let's go.
Yeah, we're...
If only Paris wasn't under martial law. A great city it used to be.
Excuse me. So yeah, we're... got shot anyway. We're, yeah, my thumbnail is a Paris cafe. Again, I tried to avoid spoilers, so I was just kind of like, okay, I know you go to cities in this game, and France has always been one of my most favorite countries. I'd love to visit there in the future. And it turns out, yeah, you go to France. So I don't know if Curb's here, but I brought it up to him last time. We'll see if he shows up. We got about 40 minutes left. I actually started drinking. I opened up my French roast coffee can yesterday. Didn't even know. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, didn't even know we were going to. I knew we were going to France soon, but I didn't know it'd be today. French roast is pretty good.
Well, enjoy Paris. Sorry I couldn't get you any closer than this. Majestic 12 troops have occupied the streets. Make your way down to the catacombs. Silhouette should have a hideout in one of the old tombs.
Yeah, I like dark roast. I mean, I'm not picky on coffee though. Like medium's fine, Colombian light roast is good. But I've found that I'm often drinking French roast at home a lot lately, French/dark roast. But then in the afternoon or in evening streams, I've been drinking a lot of this s'mores coffee. It's been really good. I think after that I have, let me see, hold on. So I haven't tried this yet, but my next bag after marshmallow coffee will be the chocolate hazelnut from Better Goods. I saw this at Walmart, like a really good price. Yeah, Arabica coffee, nice. Yeah, so I was wondering, I think Better Goods is, I've been noticing a trend. I think Target said it, but Target, my local grocery store, Hy-Vee, and Walmart now, with this, they have these, they're trying to push another name for store brands where they try to really up some type of like premium quality to some things. So I'm sure it'll be good. We'll find out soon. Alright. Yeah, it's an Arabica coffee, natural artificial flavors. Yeah, basically if you want to drink like chocolate black coffee, there's going to be artificial flavors. I'm fine with that, but that is funny. Okay, so already the game is offering you different options. Do you use 6 tools to go down safely, or do you traverse that? Ooh, okay. Accord de contrat. This agreement is made between the party of the first part, the investor, and the party of the second part, the contractor, to engage in a mutually beneficial business arrangement through the renovation of the property of a kind and type to be specified below. This contract is useless. Renee, now that the investors have backed out, I've had to lay off all 18 men until we get backing. We'll just have to wait. Maintenance lift code 4003, Club La Porte de l'Enfant 2130. Greasy green greasels, greasy green greasels. Interesting. The piano riffs are great here. Wait, what did I mess up? 4453, right? Interesting. Oh, it's not logged as a book, so I'm reading a sailor log, or like a ship log. Okay, I just have to memorize this. That means I have to memorize greasy green greasels. Okay. 4003. $21.30.
I didn't know. How could I know? tried to stop them. I tried.
Stop who?
Barbara, Monte, Mimi. It was the contamination. And those 4 grizzles down there. 0001. Stupid password. That door should be locked.
Contamination and mutants. Where?
The sewers in the basement. I lost everybody except for Michelle.
Sorry to hear that.
Somebody should kill those ugly, those stinking, vicious. Oh, no, it's too dangerous. We've got to keep that door closed.
It's cool dialogue.
Horrible.
Horrible. Hi, kitty. I had to be careful not to step on the cats. Hi. Thank you. Oh. That's kind of like Star Fox 64 with Andros, where when you're in Area 6, Andros just shows up on your communications channel. That and or Venom 1, like early before you enter his arena. And that's a good subvert of expectations. It's like, whoa. That's cool. Oh, the dinosaurs. Boy. The stock, like, roar splat sound effect. Yeah, gore splat, like TF2.
This sewer shaft goes to an enclosed compound where you can find an entrance to the catacombs.
Contact. I got contact.
Oh, we're jamming. Oh, the missiles. Heck yeah. Ooh, okay. Go for the head. Oh, whoops. Ooh, a nano key. Oh, you're supposed to take out the dinosaurs. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, because they're probably messing with her.
In France, MJ-12 is strong enough to operate in the open. They have blockaded this metro station.
Monsieur, over here.
Yeah?
I have something of interest. Rockets, huh? 4 for 5250. 3 lambs for 6750. A recoil suppressor weapon modification. 1200. Good deal, eh?
Those prices sound pretty steep.
The best I can do with the troops everywhere. They took over the mall where I meet my suppliers.
Turns out I'm not a friend of the current regime. Maybe I can help you out.
Who is? We're all suffering. I tell you this. If you remove the 3 soldiers from the metro station next to the mall, never mind the dumb security bit, I will owe you a favor. Until then, the prices remain.
Pretty steep prices. I'll think about doing that favor.
Oh, nice. Oh my gosh. The pixelated, like, realistic photos. That's great. It's a cool design. Alright, we need to fight those dinosaurs. Ooh, that poison's going crazy. That's probably why there's bots here, so you go back to talk to her. Probably, she might give you like a reward or something. I was picking up like, oh, I mean, bots are really strong. So Yeah, this is like use your F11 ability to go back. Whoa. What's stopping my movement? That was interesting. Oh, the radiation slowing me down? Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna grab goggles right now. Need full space.
I didn't know. How could I know?
I took care of the Greasels.
Oh?
Nothing can bring back their victims, but rest assured, the threat is gone.
Hurrah, my kitties! Now they can go out to play and not get eaten. And can you believe the guys with the rocket tubes were afraid?
Rockets?
Oh, yes, the soldiers that used building number 14, you know, across from the catacombs, the old entrance. Afraid of greasers.
Bravery is not a function of firepower.
That's such a good line. Oh my gosh. I am using that. JC is such a cool character.
Crazy greasers. Ah!
So is there another? Hold on, let me check. are programmed pretty well in this game. They're not like frantically bouncing about where you miss your target, like a door and stuff. Door, shaft. Interesting. Petals of Twilight by Charles Francois Guillemot. And it is told that he made his way through their streets at night, crawling through their many windows and crouching in their gardens, moving through the sewers beneath their cobbled roads and slipping over their railings. Watched by their cats and the roosting pigeons of their city, yet wary of their slumbering dogs he went. They would not see him, nor wake as he drew near, but would only shudder, softly calling out the names of their gods in sleep. Restless they tossed as he passed under the window like an errant lover fleeing dawn. And by morning light he was gone, away from that place, and moved on to another world. It's just so interesting, the context of when you read a book in this game and where you are. So like the gameplay storytelling of kind of depicting who was reading this book and you wonder why. Page Industries. No signal in the third room. Ooh. That's a mystery there. Room? Could you just do this? Francois, the hacking attempt has been an unqualified success. I've transferred all... Phone ringing?
Who's this? Everything, huh? Is that God you're talking about, or just a bunch of New Age crap?
I love JC Denton. Oh, they did the phone ringing trope. I like it. I like it. The antagonist phone ringing trope. Okay. I've transferred all the funds that I managed to siphon from Metropolitan before the ice came down into a dummy account. Number 2221969. Password Dolbill. Let the other members of the cell know that these funds can be used for any projects that the may deem appropriate. Tandis quid donet no new genre? Probably can use this room for the bot alone. Interesting. Oh yeah, this is from the security bypass I did. Yeah, I noticed that with the cameras, but yeah, the door too. The doors. Cool light. These guys seem pretty sturdy, but we're gonna try this.
Target locked.
Oh, he got the bullets in too. Nice. I like that music. Yeah, he's sturdy. He's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna get one shot by like a stealth baton play. I guess maybe if I level. Oh, I need to keep track on skills more. I do have enough. I'll do this. Oh. So that does one shot on stealth. I wonder what they. I just want to see, like. So the damage modifiers, obviously, stealth gives you a huge advantage.
MJ-12 is strong enough to operate in the open. They have blockaded this metro station.
Monsieur, over here.
Yeah?
I have something of interest. Rockets, huh? 4 for 5250. 3 lambs for 6750. A recoil suppressor weapon modification, 1200. Good deal, eh?
Those prices sound pretty steep.
The best I can do with the troops everywhere. They took over the mall where I meet my supplier.
Turns out I'm not a friend of the current regime. Maybe I can help you out.
Who is? We're all suffering. I tell you this. If you remove the 3 soldiers from the metro station next to the mall, never mind the dumb security, I will owe you a favor. Until then, the prices remain.
Pretty steep prices. I'll think about doing that favor.
Good song. Okay. Interesting. The schedule thing. Yeah, because it's a train station. good shots. Yeah, I noticed that the AI is getting a lot better with like aim and stuff. Oh, this music didn't load in last time. I guess it's the fight music. Is this the Dole Bill? I have a fast enough time to do this if I just type really fast. So you, alright, yeah, okay, copy and paste the account name. I just kind of wanted to see if I do that. Anyway, let's reload. Okay, now the music's not fight music. Let's do this fight and then we'll call it a stream.
Someone's there. I can hear you. Gotcha.
We're dancing. Alright, let me go to that bot real quick, get my energy back, and then I'll save. Ooh, nano key, nice. We'll wait a little bit, get the full charge. Take your time. I like this recharge system because it makes you have to be competent of your surroundings. If there's enemies firing at you, you can't just constantly replenish energy. Because yeah, these bots are really strong. So yeah, the designers understand that for sure. And here and just usually when I see a bot, I'm like, okay, what's the surrounding challenge, right? Especially later in the game. Okay, let's save. Alrighty, thank you all for tuning in. I will be back in 2 hours for Yu-Gi-Oh!, Poker Night, the Inventory, and TF2 Pyro Practice. And then this will resume Tuesday next week. So I always stream the single-player games Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Saturday's its own thing. Saturday's Morrowind. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and stay safe out there. Adios.